60 pound, we got blue, white, and green. We normally would suggest going with two different colors so that way when you're in the backing, you know you're in the backing, and when you get to the top shot, you also know with that.
Okay.
So um, for the 100 pound, we got yellow.
We got the yellow for the 100 pound. That's his favorite color.
Okay, for the top shot,
Yeah.
that'll work. So do you want green, blue, or white for the backing?
Uh, Green, blue, or white? What do you think? Blue.
Blue. Okay. Blue on blue. All right, guys. So we've got an MXL single speed here that we're going to be filling up with the Cortland C16, which is a 16 strand hollow core braid. Zero my line counter and go ahead and get that started. Go ahead and zoom in a little bit for y'all. You notice I've been doing a lot of live because we've got a lot of guys that have been real interested in our spooling videos, but this also gives real time that our videos aren't edited for showing too much line for the size of reel kind of deal. This is geared toward the shops on the East Coast saying that it's impossible for us to do this. Well, guys, watch and learn. We're going to teach y'all how it's done and enable y'all to help improve y'all's ability to spool on reels for your customer to get more line capacity. So for these guys, they're going to be fishing here locally on the beach, but we're going to go ahead and set them up with 400 yards of 60 and 100 yards of 100. So that way you can still get good line capacity while still using hollow core. So let's do this. And I guess it's just me on the channel right now. I guess y'all didn't expect me to come live so quickly. Yeah, I was just live a little while ago doing my Storytelling Thursday. Also talking about the how we're going to be doing the 20K subscriber giveaway as well. How I'm going to be selecting the comments and everything else. And also, too, how we're going to select the prizes, because we're giving away 4 reels, 4 rods, and 4 spools of line, which is enough line to fill up each of the reels, you know. But everybody was uncertain how I was going to do it, so I felt it was a good idea to go ahead and let everybody know how I was going to rock and roll with that, so that way our new subscribers can know what to expect, and they too can also start commenting, because it won't go till we hit 20,000 subs. So plenty of time, and we're going to try to go through as many videos as we can, including the live videos, guys. It'll be live video shorts and regular videos for this setup of the giveaway. There we go. Oh, nice and compact. And you know, now that I'm thinking about it too, I don't know if y'all saw the video as to why I always put the knot on the left side of the reel, but after talking to Nick, how he was talking about how they spool up the left side like this while they're starting to set up their mono on their spools, and it's because as the reel is casted out, it wiggles a certain way, and this helps offset that wiggle so it stays balanced during your long cast, so that way they can get good distance. And I was like, wow, I didn't know why they did it, but now I know why they do it and why I do it. So that was pretty cool. Let's see who's on the chat right now. We got Ray Sandoval. What's up, boss? How's work going, or you got no work today? You know, see pretty good? Yeah, let's do it. That is 200 yards of 60 on the spool right there. So we're about halfway up where we need to be before we stop. And looking very nice. What's up, honeybee? So you've been putting in a lot of work to get your comments in for the subscriber giveaway for our 20K. So I gotta ask about the name. How did you come up with that name for your avatar on here on YouTube? Yep, a few more yards. Gotta be sneaky, so and I said you want it yellow, so we've got 100 pound here. He's going out with the yellow top shot because that's his favorite color. So we're gonna do the same thing for both.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, awesome. Okay. So right now we're going from 60 pound hollow to the 100 pound, and gonna be putting that out. That is cool. Where are you from, boss? And is honeybee? Normally I'm pretty formal. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, stuff like that. So, haha, Earth. Yeah, funny. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty surprised. Normally by now we'd probably have like 15 to 20 people on board watching the channel. Definitely caught everybody off guard on this one, for sure. Right there. From the winner's circle. We are pretty busy here. We are building up tackles so we can fill up our shelves, especially since the winds have been rocking. So this is giving us the chance to get ahead and build overstock for our shelves and customers. So that way, when the fishing does take off, we don't have nobody waiting for tackle or gear. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Most definitely rocking and rolling. So here we go. I've got 400 yards of 60, and we're going to go and add the 100 pound on top. Be beautiful color change too. I like that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop there, and I'm actually 480 yards of braid, and go and get this off. So it'll actually be a little bit less than what I quoted you earlier,
Okay.
because it goes by the yards, not by the size of the reel. So if by one day we're slipping and we get less, then it goes even further, so. Yep, and this is one of two that he's got. Are they they're both blue? Ooh. I would highly recommend switching up the colors of the braid. The reason being, because say you get a fray in one and you see it coming in, but you're fighting a fish, and then you're done for the day. you get home and you have both reels, how do you know which one needs to fix? So if you remember, oh, okay, it's the one with the green top shot or the white top shot,
Right.
then you can go to that reel. We can still do the same color underneath, but you need to somehow change it, or
Okay.
you know, you got to have a different color on top because that's going to be the last color of the line you're going to see. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I'd highly recommend doing that. What's up, Daniel? Bag of tricks. Or that's Darnell. Sorry, guys. Phone's way over here on the bottom, and I'm kind of a few feet away trying to read it. Let's see, 20,000 subscriber. I like your name right there. That's the goal we're shooting for our next one. Trying to get it done before the end of next month, so that way we can add 4 more places on prize winners. Yes, sir. So, would you like to go with? Let's see what I have in 100-pound. I got white.
Oh, it's fine.
White's fine? Okay, so back to the blue underneath. He's got a second reel that we're going to go ahead and spool up for him. What I was recommending is, and this is what I ran into personally. I had 2 reels, 2 rods. I thought I was so awesome, spooling them up identical the way I wanted them. I was like, man, they look awesome. Until I went fishing that weekend, and one of them had a lot of frays, and I was like, oh, I'll remember which one it is, and this and that. Well, no, I didn't. I got to the shop, and I had to download both of them, and it comes out it was the second reel to find that fray because it was deep in there. So, yeah. So now I kind of save my customers a little bit of trouble by telling them the knowledge, so that way they can stay ahead of that curve.
Well, I would kind of take for the knowledge.
Yes, sir. Right at the water here. Okay. Zero that. What's up, Ometo? Okay. Yes, it is. His habits are really nice. I definitely, for me, it was a game changer for my whole bag of tricks of reels and everything I knew, and it's only been an uphill learning experience all the way through, so I definitely love that. So for 20K subscriber, what made you come up with that name for your YouTube channel or your YouTube name on there? I like to try to get to learn all my subscribers and, you know, their thoughts and processes and stuff like that. Obviously, it's a never-ending deal, but it's pretty cool to start somewhere. That he does, blue and yellow. Well, it's actually blue and gold, bro. Blue and gold for Moody colors. It's the high school that's actually over here. I actually graduated from there, so blue and gold are our colors. What's up, Zeke? How you been, bro? Let me see. There we go. Zeke, you didn't know, bro? This yellow, how do they say it? Associates it's gold. All right, this is an MXL single speed, and for those of y'all just chiming in, guys, maybe I need to go a little more. I want do that. And this is the 60 pound, 60 strand Portland hollow core braid in blue. We're going to be top shotting this one with the 100 pound, 16 strand in white of the hollow core as well. As for the tension on the line, it's tight enough to where it gives me enough backing on there to where the braid is not loose in any way, shape, or form. But it's also tight enough too that I don't burn out the drags on any of the reels that I am using. Obviously, since this is a single speed, it doesn't have the same drag capacity as a Raptor, so I don't go as high as I would on the Raptor. But still, it's good enough too that the drag is high enough on here, locked down, so that way I don't burn the drag with the amount of drag that I'm pulling off the drum over here, the brake on the spool to spool on the braid too. So it's actually a two-part process right there. You can only go as hard as the reel will allow you to, but it's still pretty rock hard over here on this end, so we're good to go. No, I have not been out gar fishing. I need to go. I've been invited by several teams. It's just been working hours and, you know, workers and stuff going on here at the shop that I hadn't really had a chance to break away. And or I had a chance to break away and they couldn't break away. So, you know, timing is sometimes a little hard on you out here. So we're going to keep trying, though, to get out there and most definitely look forward to it because they have been tearing it up. Team Real Locos, Team Mentirosos out there, Team Most Hated, you know. What else? Yep, there's actually been quite a few teams out there, but those three are primarily the ones that keep in contact with me, and I can also check them out and stuff like that on Facebook and also on YouTube. So there you go. Gar Addicts is another one as well. Let's see. Yes, sir. I always go by feel. It's just never had a weight scale to sit there and be able to test by doing the pull testing to check out where I've actually been at. But it has been good enough to also know too, you got to remember these reels, they only have a certain amount of cranking ability. Every single reel on the market is like that. Some have a little bit more than others and some have less than others. So at the same time, you cannot overly tighten a reel trying to get the crazy amount of drag to lock down the braid if it doesn't even crank here. So you got to be careful with that because you can ruin reels at the same time by trying to do that. So just a heads up there, guys. All right, so now we're connected to a 100-pound test, and I'm going to go and finish it out. Oop. There we go. Oh, sorry guys, the spool lost the locking nut over here. Come on. There it goes. All right, I got 490 on this one. So like I said, it's just however I'm feeling that day or whatever. But I think the best one we've ever done was 400 yards of 400 yards of 60 plus 100 yards of 100 on top. If we drop down to 80, then we get like 130 yards of top shot on that. So they're pretty close. Hey, what's up, Craig? How you doing, boss? I was letting my rod wrapper know that we got a couple more rods in the lineup for him. They're liking that because it does give them a game plan of where we're at, where we're standing on our rods before we actually get to the point of start stocking our shelves over here for extra rods and stuff like that. Because at that point, once we get to there, I'm actually going to give them a little bit of a leeway to make some color combinations of some other rods, you know, just whatever they think will look cool to put here in the shop. So stay tuned for that. Yes, sir. All right. Well, there is the MXL Raptor that's filled with the white. Let me take out the yellow one over here. And these are the two reels we just did on this video. Nice. Real nice. All right, guys. Well, I got to close out this customer. So you all have a good day and stay tuned for more action. And remember, our 20K giveaway is coming up pretty quick. So comment on all the videos, 20K giveaway, plus our sponsors for the channel, because they like hearing their name. So do we. Laters.